well get used to the sound you're hearing. The Seminole War chant is going full throat. Today, a Sunshine State showdown in Florida. They believe their level of football is just a cut above. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the South Florida Bulls, taking on another team from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USF Bulls offense comes onto the field first today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win. So it'll be a fun individual matchup.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's got it for a big play. The sophomore making a big play and hauling in that pass. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Makes to grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Bulls kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're bringing the chop, they're bringing the noise on third down at the dope. Going for it all. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Got the quick completion. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the inside give. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The Noles are flying down the field. To the air on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Now the play fake. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. He's got him. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Seminoles send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Gives it on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Hester. Knocked down for the tackle. The Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Bulls will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First one of the day is on its way. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on once. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Complete to start this drive. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. It's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Complete. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Noles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to get the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Just keep swinging it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now on on the option. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly make it.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Gives it to the back on the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Get it out on the screen. Looking for room at the 30. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. The Seminoles have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Noles! And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
A cacophony of noise, debilitating surround sound, the war chant on 3rd down at the dope.
Man, how about that defense? On the snap, they are in the backfield with great penetration, nowhere to go for the running back. That defense was sitting on G, waiting on O.
Trying to keep the drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Zings it complete to the right. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Seminoles! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick completion on the out route. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Red pass hits complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. The Bulls are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Slater. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. The quick out.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The sack makes it an even longer 3rd down chance for this offense. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. And the Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. He's got it. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. The play action fake. Got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lets it fly. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. One more snap coming before halftime. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. USF. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, it should come as no surprise we have ourselves a fun matchup in Tallahassee. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at Bobby Bowden Field.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got it at the 41, 3rd and short, trying to keep the chains moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. He's going to run it. Quarterback gets the first down. There he goes. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Noles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Nice move to keep running. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. It's caught. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Seminoles, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive to touchdown, Florida State! And the beatdown has ensued.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to move them on the counter. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Catch in the middle, it's Slater. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Give to the back. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Bulls trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They lost ground on 1st down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Can they salvage the drive by converting on 3rd and goal? Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day, this one from 23. Absolutely center cut. Had to settle for the field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Rides the back on the option, the give. Rams him with the stiff arm. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Knowles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Hand off from the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Got his man to the left. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Seminoles had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for the goal line. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Texas Tech was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Lubbock. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Red Raider Nation who will enjoy this win. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Got a man in the middle. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hester. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bulls have their offense in high gear. Makes the grab on the left. At the 35, he's loose. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Bulls didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? From the gun, they'll try the middle. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish with a score. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Makes the pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Fires to the tight end. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. The Seminoles come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Ripping through the defense. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Seminoles, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll keep it himself. Breaks into the open. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Seminoles back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Handoff from the gun. Got enough space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The Noles trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Slams ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They lost ground on 1st down, now 2nd and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. He'll pull it on the read. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this road, and we looking pretty good.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's